What is happening, everybody? I hope you're all having a wonderful day, and welcome on back to Red Dead Redemption. And it has come to my attention in between episodes.
My horse just got rustled. Came from under me.
Oh, it's got Russell. Okay. Yeah, it's come to my attention that if you don't use forward and you just use left and right to control your horse, it's actually way easier to steer. And you don't need to hold forward to get him to move forward, so... Well, this asshole is a horse thief, so... I got no qualms just blowing him away. I'm trying to spook the shit out of the horse by shooting its rider, so let's do that.
That's good.
Easy horse.
Go.
Get you back to your owner. Yeah, so hopefully the steering issues we've been having on those little quests we won't run into anymore. And speaking of quests, we've actually done enough to go get Bill Williams, and I think that's the next West Dickens quest. I mean, we did Seth's glass-eye treasure hunt, we got the Gatling gun all locked and loaded, so I think we're good to go.
What's up?
Here's your horse.
Sir, I'll pray for you.
Prayers are nice and all, but I'll take some cash. I don't think your horse wants to go back. Show me the money. Ah, it is what it is. And that's not the only thing that came to my attention either. I was actually just watching some YouTube videos before I started recording here, and I saw something, what was it called? Stop Killing Games, I think. Well, basically, it's a petition to make it so that video game companies can't just discontinue service of a video game you've paid for and own the rights to. I think it's at like 500-something thousand petitions, and it needs 1 million, so I'll probably go ahead and link that down in the description for you guys, so you can check it out. Maybe it's something you're interested in signing or not, I don't know, but if it is, I'd like to put it there, so I think it's a really good cause. I think we can all agree that a lot of companies are getting quite predatory with their consumer rights, or lack thereof, and basically this petition, if it's just to raise awareness of the fact that there's a lot of predatory things going on here with companies that will sell you a service, and then a year later they'll just cut service and you lose all those hours and all that time and everything, all the money you put into the game, it'll just be gone. I think the best example of that would be The Crew, right, by Ubisoft. That's pretty bad. They basically just turned it off one day on a whim, and everybody had to hold that L. I think this petition's solution to that, or post-solution to that, would be that once a studio discontinues service of a video game, instead of revoking your access, what they want to happen is they'll hand over the game to community service, basically, and then the community will take care of the money and the upkeep and updates and all that stuff, which I think is actually a really cool idea. And why not, right? Why, instead of just having the game shelved, why don't you just hand it over if you're never going to do anything else with it? It's kind of the whole like copyright law thing of how if you're not going to use it, I think the copyright should expire. I don't think you can just sit on it forever. It's weird to me. It's weird to me that you can just shelve a franchise and it'll never be a thing ever again. Like Dragon Age right now is in a really bad spot because of the Veil Guard. But no one can ever try and fix it because BioWare has the rights to it, and so if they decide never to make one again, we'll never see another Dragon Age game unless BioWare sells the IPs when they liquidate. I don't really like that. So anyways, it's Stop Killing Games, I think. SKG. But I'll go ahead and link the petition down in the description, either ways. I guess while we go on over to West Dickens, I've been thinking about how John Marston as a character is really cool and iconic. So, like, he's the outlaw with the code, right? Like, he's robbed, he's killed, he's done a lot of bad shit. But one thing he doesn't do is he doesn't seem to steal or rob from women, right? There's lines he won't cross. And then it made me realize how much he reminds me of Red, like Raymond Reddington from Blacklist, which is a really cool TV show that I absolutely love. And basically the concept of that show is that he turns himself in. Are you gonna try and like throw me off my horse? Yeah. He turns himself into the FBI. As it turns out, wasn't that good of an idea, huh? He turns himself into the FBI when he's the most wanted man in the world. And obviously he has a reason for that, but to stop himself from being imprisoned when he turns himself in, he starts giving them names from his blacklist, which is the other most wanted people, and he'll only work with a specific FBI agent to do this. And I'm not going to spoil too much about the show, but he's a lot like John Marston in a way. Like, he's an outlaw. He kills people, he robs people, he frames people, he does all kinds of bad shit, but he has a code. And there's certain people he'll never betray, there's certain people he'll never sell out. Like, he'll die, he'll bleed for the people that have his loyalty. And that's just kind of why the whole outlaw with the code thing is so charming and popular, right? Because you go your own way, you make your own rules. It's like rebellious against the government, but you're still a good person. And I think that's why a lot of the... I think that's why that resonates with so many people, right? It's because at the end of the day, it's still a moral code and you're still a good person. You're just saying no to the man, in quotes. I think that's why the whole outlaw with a soul thing is popular. Just, like, haven't been playing this game for a little while now. I think we're on episode 9. This game is phenomenal. Not only would it make a great TV show, but just in general, man, like the gunplay, or the shooting galleries that they have set up, the gameplay, it really was ahead of its time. And I think it still holds up very, very well. Especially now that it has this remaster too. Why you were chasing me? Especially now that it's been remastered, so the graphics hold up closer than it used to as well. There's just no reason not to play the hell out of this. Big fan of this game, and a big fan of the Blacklist. So if you're looking for a TV show and you like things like that, I definitely recommend the Blacklist. And there's a few shows I'd recommend actually. I'm sure most people here have seen Sons of Anarchy, but I would recommend that one. I'm sure you've seen Breaking Bad, would recommend that. I'd recommend The 100. I'd recommend Supernatural up until like the last 2 seasons, I think. What else would I recommend? Mobland, that's really good. There's a lot of good TV shows out there recently. I think I talked about it a few episodes ago with, in terms of gaming, but there's a lot of really cool games coming out now too. I just finished my Let's Play of Tainted Grail pretty recently, The Fall of Avalon, and that game is fantastic too. Stumbles a little at the end, but I'm actually working on a new video for that game, for the alternate secret ending stuff. You are not gonna kill my fucking horse. That ain't happening, but I am gonna take your skin. Because your cousin killed my old horse. So now you get to pay the price for it.
Tough one, ain't you?
Yeah, it's a great time to be alive if you're a gamer. And hopefully the movies and media side of that is gonna catch up a little bit too, and it'll be a great time to be a movie watcher as well. Which I think I'm gonna watch, I think I'm gonna binge all the 28 Days Later stuff soon too. Like head straight into... Oh? What's going on here?
You gotta help me, I'm the sheriff. These boys killed 2 of my men and escaped. Hunt them down like the dogs they are.
Okay. We could do that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start with 28 days. Go to 28 weeks and then progress from there. I don't know where it went. That's dead though, wherever it went. Partner.
Whoa there. I can shut you up if you start hollering.
Get you where you belong on the back of this horse, shall we? I'm gonna let the sheriff take care of you.
This'll all be over soon.
Yeah. I think the second one might get away, but we got this one.
Let's go.
Drop him off and then we'll go reunite him with his friend after. Come here, you piece of shit.
Now try not to fall off.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Didn't want to put him on the horse. Let's get away from the horse. There we go. Enjoy, Marshall.
This fella's seen the error of his way.
Might take me a second to get the last one. He has a head start.
Easy. Look where you're going.
Are you, horse? This asshole. Lassoed my own horse. Oh, he's fine with it. Trust me. Developed a bond.
Just give me a minute.
Get your ass over here.
You get smelly in.
Don't pee on my horse. You're gonna piss yourself. Do it after I take you off. Horse? Thank you. Horse colluding right there. Doesn't want this guy to get given up. Nah, I imagine this dude's cooked. I think they're probably just gonna get executed by the sheriff though. That's what usually happens when I do this. Sheriff?
Didn't want to waste a bullet on this one.
Thank God you got them. They done all sorts of misdeeds.
We all need help, mister.
Are they just gonna die? Yep. Well, don't mind me if I relieve you of your burdens before you pass on into the afterlife, do you? That's about fair. Alright, now let's go get to West Dickens.
Go.
So it's already been running a while. I've just been running around shooting the shit with you guys. I'm pretty sure it's just a straight up run though to Bill Williamson, this quest, so it shouldn't matter too much. Here's West Dickens anyways.
Mr. Marston, sir! John Marston! Mr. Marston, don't be so childish. Come on, sir, I implore you.
Giving him the silent treatment.
Okay, so I made a few innocent mistakes when last we met. But my plan is still sound. Together we can conquer, if not the world, then certainly Bill Williamson.
But first, you need me to do you a favor?
You read my mind.
Usually the essence of it.
You have been taking my tonic, sir, as instructed. It can give the most ordinary of intelligences a remarkable insight.
You think my intelligence is ordinary, huh?
I'll show you what your guts look like.
Please, sir, this show of petulance is nothing short of embarrassing. Think for a moment, sir. Think.
I'm thinking about how much of my time you're wasting.
Sir, I am about to do something which I greatly discourage in all wise and rational men.
Good.
A selfless act. For you. But, sir, before I act selflessly, allow me to act selfishly and sell some of my wares.
Fair enough.
Oh, good, sir. Come.
You want me to play the charlatan again?
Our fine friends in the other oil business we have here in Plainview. These men need all the help they can get.
You know, he's kind of like a bumbling, like, aloof version of Winston Churchill in a way. Like, aesthetically. Okay. I'm sure this is gonna go swimmingly. They look like the kind of guys you want to piss off, huh?
Ladies and gentlemen, gather round, gather round.
Friends, hardworking souls of Plainview, do you suffer from rheumatism, lumbago, acute chronic sciatic, neurologic, or inflammatory pain? Well, I represent
That's my horse.
the only company that makes
You
that
photobombing?
genuine article. which cures headache, neuralgia, toothache, earache, backache,
Fraud! This man is a fucking charlatan. He just got done swindling us down at Cho Springs with this song and dance.
I say we tar and feather him right now.
I say we shoot the
I
bastard.
think it's time we take our business elsewhere. I apologize if science is not your forte. Good day.
Yeah, I think it might be time to move on a little.
I think it's time we relocated our business, John.
You think?
Let's go, my boy. I think we've outstayed our welcome here.
I think you'll be a little fast for the next guys.
Yes! You got it!
I don't know who I just shot with the first bullet. I hope that wasn't my horse.
Away, pal! Who's back?
Nobody that's good enough.
Well done! One less moron to worry about.
Too quick with it.
Fine shot, my boy!
Why you want to die?
Do they want to die?
Came along.
They're very insistent. I hope that oil rig has a good employment scheme.
Well, it looks like the global expansion of the West Dickens elixir might have come a cropper.
That's another bump on science's rocky road. I bet Louis Pasteur didn't have to deal with this shit. Ignorant hillbillies.
I don't
I think that's the first time I've heard him curse.
Excellent job. Now let's make haste and wave a second.
For a man of the people, you sure ain't very popular.
I am
Well, that dude's gonna have a slow death. That was a gut shot.
Keep that gun at the ready, my dear boy.
Maybe you need to think.
I will never give up on science, John.
I actually got my first duel on McFarlane's Ranch when I was messing around in the open world earlier too, so now I have a little bit of an understanding how that works.
Harbor such bitterness.
Well, I ain't surprised. That tonic I drank went through me like a dose of salt.
Good job.
Not real hard not to kill the horse, it ain't their fault. I keep shooting their hats off.
If you don't stop that, you ain't gonna live.
For the love of God, they're still coming.
Go home, buddy.
That's it.
Damn, how much of this county have you pissed off? How many places did he rob before he got to me? The most popular man in the county. The guy gonna come down the ridge.
Good God, there's
I dropped 100 fools like you.
I guess he got stuck somewhere up there. Not gonna worry about about his ass. Or maybe it's not on an up arrow anymore.
Come on, we're almost there.
Maybe he's catching up. I don't see him. There he is. He's gonna make it in time to fuck with us. So, West Dickens, what did we learn?
Harry, thank you, my dear boy. You saved the day again.
It always impresses me with the speed with which a group of men can turn from passive sheep into murderous wolves.
I'm impressed with how you nearly got us killed back there.
Yes, perhaps we should shelve the tonics business for a period.
You think?
Let's say we try our hand at racing again. There's a meet at Rathskeller.
You're trying my patience, Mr. West Dickens.
Well, I'm sorry, dear boy, but I'm only an aging vendor of exotic elixirs, not the bloody U.S. cavalry. And forgive me if matters take some time to prepare.
Surely it's time for Bill Williamson now, right? I don't know how many times you want me to swindle people on your behalf, but I hope this is the time for it. Anyways, we've been going for around 20 minutes, so I think I'll actually split this one up here and do Bill Williamson next time, give him his own episode. So thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, leave a like and a comment. If you want to support the cause and help improve the channel, please check out those links in the description below. Otherwise, stay tuned, and I'll see you soon with more Red Dead Redemption. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. Peace.